Welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it one of the best places to live. I'm your host, Valley, here with my co-host, Jan Ryan. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Valley. How are you?
What's going on in Ramona?
Well, I'm pretty excited that we are having the newly renovated Ramona Town Hall. They have a theater night the last Saturday of the month from 5 to 11 where they show old movies.
Oh, that's cool. And it's renovated.
It's renovated.
That's pretty cool.
It's been a long time coming.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see it. So who did you bring today for us?
I brought Dalia Nogueda from the Ramona Cafe. I know everyone's going to be super excited to see her.
Yes, I can't wait to meet her. Let's bring her in. Hi, Dalia. Welcome to the show. I've been so excited to meet you. Thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having me here. It's been amazing just to have the opportunity to be here with you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you own Ramona Cafe, correct?
Yes, I'm the new owner of Ramona
new
Cafe.
owner.
Yes, I am, and it's been great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your journey into that.
Well, I started back in 97. I started in June. Actually, I remember the day. It was June 8, 1997. I was a little girl. It wasn't really that little. I was 30 years back then, so you can do the math. I started all the way from the bottom. I cleaned tables and, all shy, and all the new girls, all the older girls were there saying, "Oh, this girl is not gonna last." But I guess I'm right here, and I had the opportunity to be here and to be now part of not only the ownership, but actually be the owner of a restaurant I never even thought in my wild dreams to be the owner of.
They say that those are the best owners, the people that have worked their way up and held almost every position, because you know what it takes and you know what's needed, you know what's lacking, you know how to fill the gap. So I think that's a remarkable story.
It really has been good. I've done that before I used to be a dancer too back in the 80s. And I also was in one of those dancers that the choreographer didn't like me and ended up being assistant choreographer. And at a point, I actually ended up being the choreographer of the group. And I also did real estate back then, and I love it. And I think I did pretty good back in the day. I had liked to be, we had support each other, and being a team has always been my thing on my life. And when you work as a team and we're women and the community, it can bring very, very good things on your life, on the careers that you decide to go to.
And that's true. You were an awesome agent, so professional, and can't tell you how much we enjoyed having you in the office. And then at the same time, when you go in the restaurant, you can see how much everybody adores you that works there and comes in.
Well, the restaurant, after 27 years of being there, it's not only a job; it becomes your family. You see more those people daily than you see probably your own family. And I used to have a George and Madeline back in the 2001, 2002. They'll come every day, and I knew what they eat. I had a Bob and Barbara sitting outside with a little dog and knows how we like for the dog. So Barbara and Bob and Tim, and they become that family. So they come in and, hey, do you want your French toast with eggs and bacon, right? Do you want over medium or whatever? So, and I just, if they ever change, I say, if you ever want to change, you need to tell me 2 weeks in advance, because I know why you have it. And that goes to everything, and that will makes family, you want to be able to make them feel comfortable, and that's on everything I think you do, because if I feel good to be there, I'm going to be coming back. And it's not about business, it's about making people feel good.
The more we sit and I learn about you, I learn that there's different facets to who you are and what encompasses you, from the dancing to, I found out just 5 seconds ago that you're a realtor, to the cafe. You also have a degree, right?
I'm a psychologist. I finished a full career in Mexico as a clinical psychologist. I did work with many different, from kids to do that. But then I got married and I came to this country. It's not it was hard at the beginning, culture shock and everything. But I also adopted. Both of my kids are adopted through the San Diego County. And it took me a while, just going through infertility and all of that. And it's like, let's go to adoption. I had two wonderful friends, and they helped me a lot to encourage me to adopt. And it was very hard back in the 90s to get everything on adoption. But we got it, and I had two wonderful kids. They both work at the restaurant.
Oh, really?
My son is 24, Jonathan, and he's a cook. I have my daughter, she's a busser and a waitress too. They've been there since 16. I have a boyfriend too. That we work as a family to try to make it happen, and that's, I think, the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a matter of how you live your life and make sure that you learn from your mistakes and just keep going forward.
It does feel like a family when you go in there.
And that's the goal. I mean, I was just talking to Janice. Hey, Bob. Hey, Don. Hey, Thing. I mean, it's a good thing just to know that people keep coming back and you want to make them feel good.
Yeah. What about, okay, so I'm planning on heading up to Ramona and then go through Ramona to Julian for all the pumpkin patches and the different apple
Apple
farms
days
and
are
stuff like
coming.
that. I'm gonna stop in the Ramona Cafe on my way there with my kids to have breakfast in the mornings. What times are you guys open?
We open 7 days a week, and 6 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we sell breakfast all day. We're a breakfast place, so yeah, we are pretty much open all the time.
And don't forget the cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls, exactly. Cinnamon rolls. I just been an owner for 7 months now, but Sonia owned the place. Sonia Steiner, she owned the restaurant for 36 years, I think. And back in the 2007, 2008, Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives went over to the restaurant. So they featured cinnamon rolls and chicken cordon bleu, those things. So our cinnamon rolls is a big thing for us. So we're still selling them. We're still on the program. Sometimes they have a marathon for these Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, and they do show us once a month or so.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's been a blessing. I have to
Yeah.
tell you, mostly going through COVID and all the different things. It's been a blessing. Cinnamon rolls are still, being so like crazy, and you need to try one of those when you go there. And everybody who see that, I mean, it's a homey, to put it a word, I don't know, on a restaurant. We have all tried to make it all from scratch as much as we can. And the cinnamon rolls is a big one.
Is that your favorite, Jan? The cinnamon rolls?
They're pretty amazing. Everything's amazing, but yeah, can't go wrong there.
Yeah, it's a goal, and we listen. We listen. Hey, what do you think? So if we can not only improve our meals or food, and if we can help the community, it's a big one for me. So I always tell them, what do you need? I mean, if we can help, please. It's a community thing. This is Ramona Cafe. We've been here 90 years. I don't know. I think back in the 27, 28. I really need to check the numbers. But that has been a long time. And being stable at Ramona on Old Town, it's good to know for us and for people that listen to us is that we can actually help. If you have something, a fundraiser or something for Frosted Faces or high school, whatever, we try to help as much as we can, and it's a goal for me.
I love that.
And I love the story, Dalia, that you mentioned to me when you first bought the restaurant and when you came in the first day. You were
In everything, I never thought to actually be the owner of a restaurant. Honestly, it never even went through my mind. I've been 27 years. I've been probably manager for about 10, maybe 15 years, something like that. And then I became a manager, general manager, just when the last owner came in, facing everything at the restaurant. But it wasn't that hard because I've been there for so long. When I actually was helped to get the restaurant and then finally we were in escrow. We closed escrow. That was August 31st. Tim Connolly, now the mayor of Ramona, posted something like, because he's also been a regular for us for so many, and we loved him in Ramona. He's such a wonderful person for us and for the business of Ramona. He posted that I was going to be the owner, that it was going to be local, because I know so many people. So the first day, February 1st, 2024, I walk in the restaurant and it's a full restaurant. This is Thursday morning. I mean, we're busy, but not this busy.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, clapping, and I was like, whoa. I mean, it was amazing. I'm still, for a good 2 months, I was still getting, you know, people so happy to this date. I still have people, I'm so happy that you are, and I am happy that they're happy.
Yeah.
And I got cards, and I got even champagne. I got these ladies were in Hawaii, and it's like, Dalia, we're so happy. And they sent me a bottle of champagne, those very good ones, and a car, and they were all cheering up on Hawaii because there I was going to be. And it's so awesome to know that people are so happy. So that brings responsibility, because Ramona Cafe, it's Ramona Cafe. So I had to be aware that I have responsibility with my employees. They've been there for 20 years, but I am also responsibility with the community that thinks so well of me, and that I gotta do the
Right.
job well.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that says a lot. You've had people there that long, which is amazing.
Well, it seems like you've accomplished a lot, and that you can kind of tell that your heart is pure and a good person. And so I think that that bleeds into everything that you do and have done. And what the saying is, how you do one thing is how you do everything. It seems like you just give 100% your best and do right in everything that you attempt. And I could sit here and probably talk to you forever about your life story and accomplishments. But what else? Do you have any other questions or comments about Dalia and her business?
Boy, it's just such a pleasure. I love when you walk in, like you said, it's like a family, and you're amazing. There's so much. We could go on for hours, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place. It's a good town. It's a wonderful community, and it's just the people, you know. And we gotta get together, because if we're together as a team, we can always, you know, get good things about it, and that's the goal.
And thank you for continuing the tradition of the Ramona Cafe.
Yeah.
That's the goal, guys. And thank you so much for letting me be here, and to everybody who know that Ramona has many different faces and different things, and discover Ramona is probably the thing to be able to get better and better. So get together, we can do this.
Yeah. Keep supporting the community. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Nice
you
to
very
meet
much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Dalia.
Dalia.
It's so nice to be here.
Thank you all so much for watching Discover Ramona, and we'll see you next time.